All right. It's Not My Weekend Podcast with your boy, Jerry G. What is up, everybody? It is Wednesday, September 20th, dog. I hope you guys are having a good week so far. Hump day, fool. And got some time right now. Man, it's been a busy couple days. But I got you guys on my mind. And it was time. I go, hey, man, I got to make a point here to get to this goddamn podcast this week. Because está cabrón. After today, yeah, I got a show tonight. I'll be at the Laugh Factory. Friday, I'll be at Bellflower at the Stand-Up Comedy Club. And then Saturday, I'm flying out to Salt Lake City. Salt Lake City, dog. It's actually, I'm doing a taping. Yes, I'm doing a taping for this thing called Dry Bar. I don't know if you guys heard about Dry Bar. Dry Bar is like a YouTube channel that posts a bunch of comedy content, stand-up comedy content. A lot of fools go viral off of this. They do very well. Hopefully, yours truly. Si Dios quiere. Me va bien. We'll see. It's got to be like clean, quick, like almost like a TV type of set, which been kind of nerve-wracking for me. I'll tell you a little bit why, So I'm flying out to Salt Lake City. It's a taping. So they do this taping, do it twice. I'm doing like 20 minutes, and I think they use like 15 of it. And then they'll share like clips of it, right? On YouTube Shorts and on their social media, on their IG. I've seen it. I follow these fools. So I know what it's capable of. It's pretty dope. They're paying me, obviously, to go. They pay my flight, my stay, and give me put a little extra money in my pocket. Not a lot, just enough for the taping kind of part of it. But after that, you get residuals from the views. So as people watch your shit on YouTube, you get a piece of that shit. So I mean, the way they're explaining it to me, there's motherfuckers that get up to $5,000 a month. I know. If I get 200, I'll be fucking excited, dog. But anyways, the point is that there's little income coming in, fool. That's what it's about, fool. That's what this is about. And it's a good experience, and we'll see what happens, dog. I'm stressing out a little bit about it because it's clean, right? It's clean, and I for those of you who have seen me lately, I'm working on this new set, which is going pretty well. Right? It's about my kids being older, being teenagers, the tantrums that they throw. How they think they're too cool for parents now. Like I'm doing that's my material that I'm doing, among other shit, right? I have a bit about my cat that's still not, I'm not still too confident in, but I'm having fun time doing it. I'm enjoying myself doing this bit about adopting a cat. But it's like 80% there. I gets the laughs, but it kind of goes nowhere after a while. But the whole story itself is funny. So there's potential there. I was hoping I would have figured it out by then. I've been doing this bit for like a month or two. And then the kid stuff, of course. And anyways, I got enough for 20 minutes. Clean, I guess, right? Not confident, but clean. It'll be clean, I guess, right? So I've been practicing this 20 minutes where I do sets here around here locally. But for some reason, I've been doing some of the ghettoest shows lately, dog. And I only signed up to do these shows to practice this little TV set, this little clean set. So they would hit me up like these homies in San Pedro hit me up. They got a room. Where else did I do? I did a show on Friday. El compa Victor Vasquez is over there in Burbank, has a room. I say yes to it only because I want to practice this set. Then I show up to these places, and they're a fucking clusterfuck, dog. Clusterfuck, fool. Drunk, fast, fool. Motherfuckers not paying attention. The mic is not working. The light is all fucked up, and I can't work on my set. I can't. There's a bunch of drunk people there. They ain't trying to hear no goddamn rated PG jokes, fool. They want to hear real gangster shit. So I have to audible, switch my shit around, and then pander to the audience. Give them the song and dance, right? Give them the monkey dance, because that's what they want. I have to survive up there, I wish I was strong enough, like minded enough, where I could be like, "Fuck you guys, listen to my shit. I don't care if you don't laugh, but I do care if you laugh or not. I do." There's some comedians out there who I look up to, who like Willie Barcena's one, dog. Willie Barcena's a G, bro. I've seen him work out his material where like he gets no laughs. Y le vale madre, güey. He don't give a shit, dog. He's working on his material, fool. And I don't work that way. Like, I need feedback. I need laughter to know if this is working or not. By me just saying my bit that I'm working on, and I guess people are listening but not laughing. By them not laughing makes me, right, eject, right, and get out of the bit. But maybe it's because they're just listening and it's not funny yet. But I want it to be funny off the bat. Like, because when I write a joke, it's my premise. And just the premise itself has to kind of make me giggle, right? Such as like, oh, I adopted a cat. Oh, that's funny, blah, 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 right? And then after that, the story itself has to build, I rely on what a lot of comedians say, jokes per minute, or laughs per minute or laughs per second. I don't know exactly what my laughs per second ratio is, but I need it to be pretty spot on. Like, I need it to hit pretty often. And if you ever watch me like in person, like I go for that, right? I need you to laugh often, every like 30 seconds, fool, right? And so, which makes it harder for me to work out my new jokes, because I'll say the joke, I'll go with the joke, I'll set up the joke, and by the setup and my first little tagline, you haven't laughed, ya valió madre, güey. For me, in my head, ya valió madre, güey. Fuck that. But a lot of real OG comics, they do this premise, they do the thing, and they just talk. People are just listening. A little giggle there, a little giggle there. But the comedian's actually working out that stuff. I can do that, but to myself. Like, I can like practice a joke that way by myself as I'm saying it, reciting it to myself in my house, in my room, in my car. Then if I don't make myself laugh within the first 30 seconds, I gotta keep working. So basically, by the time I make it on stage with this new premise, there has to be some sort of laughter already, like, guaranteed in this bit. Does that make sense? Anyways, so I'm working on my shit, and I run into two of the grimiest rooms I have done in a long time. Shout out to Sammy, who's out here, came with me to these shows. Thank God he did, because it was scary places I went to. I'm exaggerating, of course, but yeah, it was just a drunk fest, bro. It was just a drunk fest. People there just to have a good time and be fucked with and be shitted on. And that's what I had to turn to. I had to turn into the crowd work guy, talking to the audience, talking to the this, doing everything but working on my clean set. So it sucks, because I take on these shows for that intent, with the intent of, practicing for what I really got going on in a couple of weeks. Anyway, so I got another try tonight. Laugh Factory. Wednesday night, practice tonight. Thursday, I may find a room, maybe go to the haha. And then Friday, I'm going to go to stand-up. And then I'm hoping these 3 next sets just gives me the confidence in what I'm getting myself into Saturday. With all that said, even if I bomb these next 3 days, I'll make sure I'm prepared. Like, it's 20 minutes. It sounds like a long time, but for a seasoned comic like myself, a professional like myself, a true legend like myself, cabrón, cálmate. A person with my experience should be able to get through it, right? And I get to do it twice, I believe. So I'm kind of happy about that. I don't know when it's going to drop, how it's going to drop. I'll have more details that day. But I'll be in Salt Lake City, Utah for that shit. Pretty cool, right? I've been in Salt Lake City one time before with Chingo Bling. Not too long ago. I believe maybe it was last year, I think it was. I really liked it, man. Salt Lake City. It's pretty woke. It's pretty. I know you would think. I know it's not about the addition of wives, which is amazing, right? But it's not just about that. Honestly, that shit doesn't really fly there in Salt Lake City. It's outside of Salt Lake City. The Mormon shit, the sister wife shit, that's outside of Salt Lake. Salt Lake City is more progressive, right? Democratic, right? They're good. There's a lot of Latinos. I'm trying to tell you, a lot of Latinos. Hay taquerías, hay carnicerías, hay Latinos, way. And I didn't realize this, but there are. It's pretty dope. I liked it. We got lucky too. The weather was beautiful when I got there. I don't know when I went, but the weather was nice. And I said to myself, yes, Salt Lake City is it. I like it. I would move to Salt Lake City if it wasn't so goddamn boring and far. But it's dope. It's a pretty fucking place. Yeah, I know it gets that bad rap because of the Mormon shit, which I don't know why it's even a bad rap, fool. Like, I've always thought myself that I would do great. I would strive? Is that a word? I would do well. I'll do very well in a sister-wife environment. Like, I can contain multiple wives. I know, in a household. I know so. I've got the personality. I've got the patience. I've got everything but the sexual performance, right? I don't have the dick. I don't have that, right? Not every wife will be able to get to have sex very often with me. I don't know. I wouldn't be able to satisfy multiple women nightly or often. That's what I'm thinking. I'm projecting this, right? I'm imagining. Other than that, dude, like, I think I can entertain many women at one time in one roof, right? Especially if they love me, quote unquote, right? If they're like mine, quote unquote, hell yeah, fool. I'm really good at it because first of all, I get along with both my baby's mamas. One of them happens to be my girlfriend right now. We're together, yes, so we're cool, right? And I get along with my other baby's mama, right? And then I get along with women. Is what I'm trying to tell you. I get along with women. I'm really good with women. I'm a good listener. I give good feedback, right? And I make you laugh, right? I'm not very machista. I'm not menacing, right? I don't make you flinch at any point in time. You know what I'm saying? I am a provider, right? I'm a good father, right? So I can take on several women at once. I know I can. I'm not a big fan of that show, Six Survives. I've seen a couple episodes just to get a kick out of it and just to see what the hell's going on. Especially right now, it's really ran the light. It jumped the shark like a motherfucker. It's horrible now because that whole marriage shit has fallen apart. All of them have, like, out of the 4 wives, he has like 1 left. Fucking idiot, right? So I check in every once in a while as I'm channel surfing. I'll check in on TLC because I like 90 Day Fiance. So as I'm looking for 90 Day Fiance, I'll run into sister wives, and I get stuck there a few minutes, and it's horrible. It's horrible, but it used to be good. Like 5 years ago, it was good. When all the I was gonna say bitches, but when all the bitches were under the same roof, there was something there, and I liked his system. He had a good system, you know. Monday, Tuesday here, Wednesday, Thursday here, Friday, Saturday here, Sunday church. We all go to church, bitches, all of us. So that's a template, right? It works. I like it. The schedule. Everybody knows their drill. Everybody knows daddy's coming on Tuesday. Daddy's coming on Thursday. I love that shit. It's dope. I love it. I'm with it, bro. Because I think I would do really good in that environment. I really would. Like, I don't know if you guys know about this, about me. I don't know if I shared this enough before. But I have trouble. I have trouble. Not today, not in 2023. I am in a very monogamous relationship right now, right? But in the past, I've struggled with that, right? With being a one-woman man. That's my track record. Look it up. It's in the files, right? It is what it is. That's the old me, the past. I'm cured, all right? I'm fixed, okay? But I've always had a hard time with that. I've always had a hard time with that being with one person at a time. So I think being with multiple wives, being in a relationship with multiple women at one time and all them knowing, oh man, I know I would do good. I would do good because I would treat them all equally, fool. I wouldn't treat them all none because I would be technically in love with all these bitches, right? So I would treat them all very well, and I would take care. I would provide for all them. It would make me work harder. It would make me want to work harder. Like, hey, bro, tengo que poner las pilas, güey, porque tengo 3 viejas, güey, que tengo que satisfechar, güey, right? I gotta provide. I gotta bring in for these girls, man, and the kids, goddamn kids, man. So I would work harder, dude. Because right now I work hard for my kids, man. I work hard for my family. I love it. I love it. I love providing. It's a beautiful thing. I know any man can tell you that, bro. We love to provide. We love to bring the bread home, dog. And we bring in a bunch of fucking bread for a bunch of fucking chicks, dog. I know that could be, I know I could do very well, fool. I know I would. I just need these chicks to agree, you know. I don't have to get married, but, you know, work out a system here, fool. I don't know, dog. I'm just talking out of my butt. I think a lot of you guys understand me. And I would like to hear from you women out there, from you ladies, if you all would you be open for something like this? And I know it's a double standard, fool. It would be, of course. It is. Let's not go there. Let's not start with all that. All right? There is a double standard when it comes to shit like that. Like 1 girl, 2 husbands. Come on. Let's not be stupid here. Let's not be dumb. Okay? Yeah. Let's keep it realistic here, fool. All right? Because I hate when they flip it on us. Chicks always flip it on us. My girlfriend does that. You know, we've had these conversations. You know, we've had it like, why did you cheat? Why do you do this? Why? Would you like me to cheat? Would you like me to go out there and do something with somebody else? Or would you like? I'm like, bro, of course not. Of course not, dude. Then why would you even like do that to somebody who loves you? I'm like, it doesn't work that way. It's a double. It's literally, and again, I hate to beat the same fucking horse again, dog. But man, don't cheat with emotions, fool. We cheat physically. Why do you think there's women hookers out there? Why? Because men will just pay just to have sex with her and never see her again. Women, there's no male hookers walking around the streets because women will get emotionally attached to that fucking hoe, to that trick. And that's, ya valió madre, güey. Right? Am I right or am I right? I think I'm right, fool. All right. Let me take a break here. Hold on. Let me pause. All right. I think I've said too much. Let's change it up here a little bit. All right. Quick shout out to everybody who's been listening. Thank you, man. I don't know if I took any screenshots this week, but I know people have been hitting me up for. Let me see a couple quick updates. I will be Fort Worth, Texas, Hyenas Comedy Club, October 13th. Then Dallas, Texas, Hyenas Comedy Club, October 14th. That's a Saturday. 2 shows. Guys, get your tickets. ASAP. Then followed by Chandler, Arizona. Pinche comedy club out there. It's called Mic Drop Mania, fool. It's a new club. My first time there. I'm excited. It should be fun, dog. Should be dope. All right. I don't think let me see here. I don't think I have any screenshots. Darlene M, I hope you got your air fresheners. I sent them out. She hit me up for some air fresheners. They should be there, but I sent them on Tuesday, brah. They should be there already. Let me see here. What else we got? Shit. So, pinche, el pinche Sammy was here, and he just left. Thank God. I'm fucking tired of that motherfucker. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, Sammy was here, so we got to shoot 7 episodes of Tragos Amargos podcast. We were shooting for 8, but we got 7, dog. I think that's great. That's like at least 50%, fool. So let's hope they come out within the next month or 2. It all depends on how busy Sammy gets, but I know it's a priority for him as well. I want to thank him for pretty much putting all this shit together, dog. It was his idea to do this podcast. He's taking it on. He's producing it. He's editing it. He's directing it, bro. And shout out to El Chaton, Fernie, of course, dog, my co-anchor. Yay. That fool brought the facts, bro. He was just dropping bars of knowledge to all. He did some extensive research, dog, and definitely, bro. And yo nomás, I rolled out of bed, fool, and I was ready to go, dog. You know me, dog. But it was fun, dude. We had a blast. I'm not gonna announce the artist yet, but shoot some at me. Let me see if maybe you got some right, dog. All right, shoot some at me. We did 7, fool. So, it was a fun season. I think the difference this time is that we actually prepared for. We actually got to like Sammy came over. He stayed at my house. Fernie came over in the morning. We had some coffee, some donuts, some breakfast, and just chopped it up. Watched some YouTube videos together. Took notes, and we learned a lot. We laughed, we cried, and we were ready to fucking record, dog. And I think that's what really made it happen. Last time was a little bit rushed. You know, Sammy was only here for like 5 days or so, and we were trying to get 2 episodes a day, and that's where we fucked up, that we were rushing these episodes. But I know I'm talking shit about season 1. I still think season 1 was really good. I think it was really dope. I've been hearing it, re-listening to it, and I think it was really good, dog. So go back to listen to season 1. Tell me what you think, dude. And then season 2, even fucking better than that. Dropping this year, hopefully, dog. All right? Other than that, we were just hanging out a lot, dude, doing a lot of cool stuff, and showing pinche Sammy Huntington Park. He was tripping on Huntington Park because Sammy lives in Texas, dog, all right? And he was out here in L.A. Now, he did come in through a little bit of a pinche heat wave. It was in the 90s for when he got here. It started to cool down by the time he left last week. It got dipped down into high 70s, chulada, de temperatura, way. And you could tell he was having a hard time having to go, bro. Like, he was really enjoying his time out here, weather-wise, chill mode-wise. He was out here in Huntington Park. He was pretty impressed by Huntington Park. I forget how cool Huntington Park is. Like, he was, like, noting shit and observing stuff and pointing cool things out about Huntington Park that I just take for granted. Right? Such as, like, how nice cholos are here. There's cholos walking their dogs here, fool. Right? There's a paletero coming down the house every 10 minutes, fool. At your service, paletero. Elotero coming every half an hour to an hour. Elotero does conversation with you, fool. Habla contigo. He asks you about your day, fool. You know? Pretty neighbors, pretty people walking around, dog. Pretty ladies walking around, dude. You know? Crime going down. You don't hear crime that's bad anymore. We expected to hear more sirens and helicopters and gunshots and burnouts and it did happen. All of that happened, but not as often as he thought it would be. I would leave like my garage door open. We would go out for quick little errands, go get some food, go to the store, and we leave the garage door open. He like trip out like, dude, you gonna leave your garage door open, bro? You fucking crazy, dog? I said, compa, we're safe here. It's gonna be okay. The Ring camera will take care of it, fool. The eye in the sky is watching us, fool. Jesus, Lord himself. What I'm trying to tell you is that he was really impressed by Huntington Park. The heavy Latino community, for all the beautiful people here, Mexican people, Salvadorians, Guatemaltecos, Hondureños, Cubans, a lot of beautiful people out here in Huntington Park. And yeah, I forget how cool it is, dog. It really is. It is ghetto. It's a little dirty. Rent's a little fucking high. But sometimes you kind of like, it's a good payoff. Right? Because it's getting better. It's not getting worse. It's getting better. Like, you'll see less and less trash, less and less fucking cars peeling out, less and less car accidents, less and less muggings. The muggings that we do get are from people who are outside of Huntington Park who come into the city. Like, it's not as bad as you think. The cops are fucking cool. There's cool bars, cool places to eat. It's cool, dog. Like, I forget and I take it for granted, dog. And I love my city, bro. Like, I really do. Like, I'm having a hard time, like, having to say goodbye to this place one day. And when that day comes, it'll come, fool. It was dope. I I had a blast, fool. I live fucking here, dog. I wake up here and I forget. I forget how fucking cool it is. Dude, ahorita, miércoles, mira, I'm looking up the temperature. 77 degrees, cloudy, partly cloudy, bro. Bro, ¿qué más quieres, güey? Mostly sunny, fool. A high of 76, fool. A high of 7. You could wear a hoodie. You could just wear a short sleeve. You're not sticky, bro. You're not sweaty, dude. You want to be out. You could be standing in the sun for 5-10 minutes. You'll be fine, dude. This is what we pay for, dog. But even though with that said, $600 for I'm paying for fucking which by the way, for gas right now. $6 for gas. Which by the way, which reminds me, fool. So I don't know if this is going on everywhere else, dog, but I pay my car insurance twice a year, every 6 months. I pay that shit for 6 months because I hate paying that shit monthly, fool. Fucking hate it, dog. So I pay 6 months at a time. And I was getting a pretty good deal, man. Shout out to California Sun Insurance, dog, for giving me the best insurance quotes there are possible. Shout out to Miss Jasmine out there, fool. Miss Jasmine, I think Ochoa it is. Yeah, Jasmine Ochoa and Fernie Ochoa. Shout outs to that family fucking business out there. Yes, I said Fernie Ochoa. Anyways, listen, I got a DUI. All right, I got a DUI, fool. It is what it is, dog. All right? 5 years. Ya cumplí 5 años, güey. 5 años. 5 years. Thank you. Appreciate it. 5-year anniversary, fool. So I get it. My insurance could be a little higher than everybody else, than other people, right? I get it. With that said, my insurance broker, California Sun Insurance, she got me a great fucking deal, bro. All right? I'm only paying, with a DUI, I'm only paying like $150 a month, fool. Yeah, with a DUI, compa. With a DUI, right? She had to make a little, move a little shit here, move a little thing there, blah, 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 right? One of the things that I stated was that, hey, you know what? I don't drive much. I don't have a regular day job. I don't have a normal day job. I work from home. I just take the kids to school. I'm pretty much home. I travel and I leave my car in the garage for multiple days at a time. I don't drive a lot, fool. Cause you put something like that that states that maybe my insurance can go down. She's like, yeah, I could do something like that. That's actually a good point there you have. Punching in the numbers, and I got a great deal. I was getting a great deal, okay? But things have changed a little bit. I'm driving more than usual. I'm driving a lot more than usual right now. As you know, I live in Huntington Park. My son goes to school in Azusa, which is about 35 miles away from here, right? I forgot to include that part in the insurance. But hey, who's gonna know? Who's gonna tell them? No, I'm not gonna tell them. My insurance broker lady's not gonna tell them. Gracias a Dios, right? So I was paying a great rate, but I was driving a lot. I'm driving about 100 miles a day, fool. 35 there, 35 back, and other little fucking, and then other shit that I do. I average about 100 miles a day. I average. It's a lot. That's a lot, guys. I was putting that I was driving like 500 miles a month. So, yeah. But again, I'm like, hey, it's a little white lie, man. It's a little white lie. Nobody, aquí nadie se ofende, güey. Nobody gets hurt by this little white lie, fool. But they found out, fool. My insurance company found out that I am driving 100 miles a day. And guess what? My insurance tripled. I just renewed my insurance right now, and it fucking tripled. I came in, I got the notice. I usually pay $900 every 6 months. $900 every 6 months. This time it came out to $1,900. Well, that's not triple. That's like 2.5 times more. $1,900 more. $1,900 every 6 months. $2,000 every 6 months compared to $900. $1,100 more, motherfucker. I freaked out, bro. I was like, what the fuck? Inflation, you got us again, dog. Why, dude? What this inflation shit's getting out of hand, bro. Like, we gotta do something about this. We gotta unite. We can't let this happen no more. So I called my broker, dog. And I told her, hey, ¿qué pedo, wey? I give you a shout out on my podcast and shit. And this is how you treat me, dog? You trip on my fucking insurance, eh? What the fuck, eh? Right? And she's like, chale, easy. Don't talk to me like that. I'm a married woman. A mí me respetas. A mí, eh? You could talk like that to Chaton, but not to me, dog. Something like that, right? Anyways, this is all I'm going on my imagination, fool. But I told her, hey, dude, what's going on? What happened? She's like, I don't know, dude. Like, I don't get why you're so high. Why it went so high? Like, yes, everything went up like 5%, like inflation-wise, but not like fucking 120%. So let me look into this. What, like, she's like, did you get another DUI? Did you get another ticket? Did you run over somebody? Right? Did you fucking kill somebody? Did they find a body in your trunk? What the hell? Why is your insurance so high? She couldn't figure it out, dude. And then she's like, let me look into it. And I was hoping it was like a mistake or something. Like, oh, she's going to fix it, fool. She's going to fix it right now, dog. Hey, yeah, it's on, fool. No, she called me. She's like, yep. Where have you been getting your oil changes? And I'm like, Jiffy Lube? She's like, yeah. Well, apparently, Jiffy Lube shared your information to your insurance, and now they know exactly how much you're driving due to your maintenance services. Yeah, you're driving a lot. You're driving like 3,000 to 5,000 miles a month, dude, and we're reporting 500 miles a month. We are reporting 500 miles a month that you drive. In actuality, after they did some extensive background investigation on you, which a lot of these insurance companies are doing now, they found out that you're driving a lot more than you said you are, which caused your insurance to almost, to more than double. Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck? She's like, yeah, man, I knew. She's like, I knew that dealerships report this to insurance companies. They share information with each other. I didn't know that Jiffy Lube's podcast was doing this too. I'm sure they're buying this information from Jiffy Lube and they're giving it to them, and so now they know exactly how much you're driving, dog. So obviously, of course, I didn't know this. If I would have known this, I wouldn't got to a mom and pop shop. Or, just donde no, they don't record this shit. Yo, for making it easier myself, just going to Jiffy Lube, in and out in 30 minutes, got my own change, I'm good, right? Because when I take it to I got a mom and pop shop right here in HP that I go to, a homie. But that motherfucker's always busy. I have to leave my car there like all day, fool, for an oil change. I got to drop it off at 9 o'clock in the morning, pick it up at 3, 4 p.m. I go, I ain't got time for all that, homie. I ain't got time for all that. It's an oil change, bro. She's like, hey, déjalo, we'll get to it. I'm like, come on, dog. You know what I'm saying? So I stopped going there. Jiffy Lube, I'm in. There's a Jiffy Lube, like, right near Ross, bro. Drop off my car, Jiffy Lube, go to Ross, get myself some new underwear, some panties, fool. I'm good, dog. I'm good. Nah, wait. So anyways, that's why. So now that's why my insurance tripled, fool. A lot, bro. And that's that cabrón, bro. I'm made of money, dog. I know, dog. Nah, wait, no mames, wait. That was coming out to like almost, it was like $350 a month in insurance. And that's how much I pay for my car, fool. $350. I pay $350 for my car. You think I'm gonna pay $350 for insurance? No mames, way. No mames, way. Come on, dog. Come on, fool. But fortunately, I'm in good hands, dog. And of course, California Sun Insurance, they got to work, fool. They got to work. It took them like fucking 8 days, bro, but they got to work, fool. All right? And then they finally got back to me. Because that's just due this Friday, fool. It was due this week. My fucking 6-month payment. So they're like, all right, well, good news is you're not going to be paying $1,900 something, fool. We were able to bring it down to like $1,300, which is still like $400 more. But I was able to, move some shit around, say this, say that, that you're a fucking good citizen, that you got a Purple Heart in the Iraqi war, y que la chingada, and blah, 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 blah. I was able to fucking maneuver some shit that you're a good Christian, that you go to church every Sunday, that you love your kids, and you call your mom every day. I was able to punch in a bunch of shit in there, which caused the insurance to lower a little bit, that you wear your seatbelt all the time, you know what I'm saying? That, you don't have sex in your back seat, bro. You know what I mean? Just great things about you, fool. I shared. And I'm hoping, I was hoping this would help, and it did. It did. It brought down your insurance as much as I could. And she worked her ass off, fool, but it's still a lot, bro. Still a lot. So now she's like, now I suggest you stop going to Jiffy Lube and go to a mom and pop shop, so they don't report this shit. Or second, just stop driving so much, fool. Just stop driving so much, dog. Just bring it down. Which is hard because I do drop off my son and pick him up every day from school, dog. So that's 70 miles right there off the bat every day. Plus all the additional driving that I do, fool. To shows, to gigs, to run errands, to pick up the other kids. Está cabrón, wey. Weekends, está cabrón, wey. So, yeah, man, that shit fucked me up, bro. No, and then I give her the news like, oh, yeah, by the way, my oldest Diego is ready to drive. She's like, oh, no. Yeah, he's ready. I'm going to put him on the insurance. Oh, God, no, Jerry, what are you doing? Oh, my God, no. How old is he? I'm like, he's about to be 17. Oh, God, Jerry, please don't do this to me or yourself. Don't. You can't afford this. You can't afford him to drive. Oh, man. He says, once you put your son on the insurance, dog, $500 a month. Fácil, way. Fácil. $500. I'm like, oh, my God, bro. So, yeah, fool, I got to figure all that shit. I got to get famous fast, fool. I got to get famous. Like, Lopez versus Lopez needs to call me, like, ASAP, fool. Because this writer's strike is starting to affect me, bro, to be honest with you. I don't know how you guys do it, man. I don't know. I felt I wanted to share that with you guys, Don, because it was a lot. It was pretty intense. It was an intense situation. All right. A couple more things. We got some bobbleheads coming up. Mariachi Kelly bobblehead coming up for the Dodgers. I want to talk about Dodgers real quick, dog. Looking so good, right? Of course, we're all worried about the pitching staff. Playoffs starting up for a couple of weeks, bro. It is what it is, fool. Le vamos a echar ganas. I'm very confident in this lineup, up and down, 1 through 9. Even my boy Miguel Rojas balling. I didn't predict this, but I predicted that Miguel Rojas, our shortstop, was going to have a huge year. This guy was one of the stars, you can say, quote unquote, of his team with the Marlins, a leader, a star on a bad team, of course, right? I think he even made the All-Star team one year. He's good, right? He's older, 34, and he was coming back to us just to fill in a role, right? And he was going to bat like 8th, 9th. I thought, bro, this guy's batted up to leadoff in Miami. He batted leadoff at times. He can hit. For him to bat 9th, bro, we're going to have a really good number 9 batter. And I predicted he was going to have a great year, like 275, 12 to 15 home runs, 80 RBIs. I thought because he's going to be down there in the lineup, bringing in Mookie and Freddie later in the games and just doing everything he got to do to get on base. It didn't quite work out like that. He's only batting like 230, 5 home runs, 30 RBIs. I get it. I was way off on that. But everything else that he does, fool, like his defense, his leadership, and even the hits that he has gotten are clutch hits. I'm really happy with this guy's productivity, fool. Pinche Miguel Rojas, bro. I fucking love this guy, bro. I was never a big fan of Gavin Lux, bro. Never. Of course, I don't want him to get injured or anything like that, but I was never a big fan, dude. And so I embraced this change. I embraced Miguel Rojas getting getting to start more often. I embraced it, and it's paid off. It's paid off for us in a great way. Yeah, there's a Mariachi Kelly bobblehead coming up this Friday. A player for the Dodgers dressed in mariachi, which is dope bobblehead. I want it. Of course, I want it. But there's been so many bobbleheads this year, fool. I've lost track, man. And shout out to the homie Bobble Frank, who's been hooking me up with the bobbleheads, keeping me sane because it's hard to keep up with so many goddamn bobbleheads. I was pinche. Sammy was tripping out on my collection and shit, and we're talking about which ones are worth more, this and that. I actually have a Donald Trump bobblehead. I got a Donald Trump bobblehead with his "Make America Great" red hat on. I actually bought that hat before he became president, when he was running for presidency. I bought that because he was tripping out that why do you have a Donald Trump bobblehead, fool? Like, even with the "Make America Great" hat and everything. And I told him, like, I bought this bobblehead when he ran for president. 2016, when he won the presidency, when he was running for president. What was that, 2014? Anyways, I bought it as a gag. I thought, I saw it I was in Washington performing at the Improv, DC Improv. I was there for the weekend. I was walking around the Capitol, walking around the monuments, and there was a little stand out there, a person selling souvenirs, magnets, que la chingada, flags, bobbleheads. I bought the Obama bobblehead, and I bought the Donald Trump bobblehead. The Obama bobblehead se me quebró. It fell one day and it broke, shattered, dog. So that's why I don't have Obama. But I had them standing next to each other, Obama and Donald Trump. At the time when I bought it, I thought it was going to be a cool, un buen recuerdo of the time this fucking idiot ran for presidency and thought he was going to win. That's how I bought it. I remember buying it, laughing at the fact that this idiot thinks he's going to win president. I need to fucking buy this as a memory to tell my kids, this fucking idiot thought he was going to be president. As a gag, fool. He ended up winning, of course, the presidency and made me look like a fucking idiot. So now I'm stuck with this fucking Donald Trump bobblehead. And I didn't want to get rid of it. Then I realized this could be worth something one day, fool. This could be worth something, fool. I mean, somebody could want to buy this shit one day. And I just kept it. I keep it in the back and stuff of my collection. You got to really look closely and, reach back there to take a look at it. And I'm a little embarrassed to have a Donald Trump bobblehead. And not that I'm political or that. It's just like, it just kind of doesn't go with the aesthetics. With the aesthetics of the overall room feel of the Dodgers and shit like that. But it's there randomly. And I think it's funny, fool. And so anyways, I got a Donald Trump bobblehead for sale. If anybody's interested, fool, hit me up, dog, all right? All right, I got to wrap it up right here, fool. Yeah, tengo hambre, güey. Yeah, it's fucking midday. It's like 1 p.m. right now. Me están chingando las tripas, güey. Guys, listen, man. I should have wrote more notes down, bro. But I had a great fucking weekend, dog. I had my sister has twin daughters. They turned 1, so a shout out to my little twin fucking nieces, Chloe and Emma. Had a blast, a little family party. Shout outs to Nicolette, who was at the party. Big listener, Nicolette, looking all hot and shit. Anyways, what else going on? Getting me in trouble with my girl out there, man. Anyways, she's a sister of my friend. And anyways, all right. Anyways, what else going on? Okay, so once again, I'm coming to Texas, fool. Fort Worth Hyenas, Dallas Hyenas. I'm coming out to Chandler, Arizona. Mic Drop Mania. That's October, okay, guys? In October, please get your tickets now, fool. I'll see you guys there, fool. I'm excited to come back out there, fool. I love those places, dude. And we'll see what's up, man. I'll keep you guys posted on how Salt Lake City goes. That should be interesting. I'll be there Saturday, 2 shows, and we'll see how that happens. We'll see how it goes. I want to thank real quick Sammy for helping me out all last week, bro. It was a fucking pleasure and honor to have you here. Stay with me. I miss you, Doc. I miss you, fool. He's gonna come back and work on some more projects, bro. Appreciate all the help, all the love, advice that he gave out here while he was out here, motivating me to do some good shit out here, dog. Fernie, of course, thank you for everything. Fool, California Sun Insurance. This was like a fucking long episode promo and shit, but you know what? They came through in the clutch, fool, and I was freaking out, bro, paying $2,000. That's $4,000 a year, compa. Fuck that, fool. Anyways, I don't know if that's going on with you guys, man. So, trucha, way. If you go on a Jiffy Lube or dealers to do your oil change, bro, do not drive so much, fool. These insurance are tracking down on that shit, dog. They're selling your information, compa. So if you're going to be driving a lot, fool, for you Uber drivers y la chingada, way. Which, by the way, she also told me, like, I told her, no, I was just getting her all mad, fool, because I told her, you know what, fuck, I told her, you know what, fuck all this. I'm going to get myself a Tesla, dude. Fuck, I'm tired of paying for gas. I'm tired of paying for all this bullshit. I'm getting my Tesla, dog. And she's like, do not get a Tesla, Jerry. What are you doing? What the heck? Don't get a Tesla. Teslas, yes, they'll save you money on gas, but their parts are super expensive, which also equals to a higher insurance payment, dog. The insurance on Teslas are super high. So for those of you guys who didn't know that, fool, she's just dropping all kinds of knowledge, bro. She knows her shit, dog. She knows her shit. All right, and she'll give me $50 if I refer anybody, fool. So please, anyways, fool. All right, I think that's it, fool. Ahí la llevamos, wait. I think this was a good one. Thank you for listening, bro. Shout out to homie Joe Castro. The homie Joe Castro, I talked to him today. Another big listener. This guy's he's a plug for all kinds of shit, dog. He knows what's up, fool. And este compa, he just gave me a call randomly today, just telling me, hey, bro, just listen to your podcast, bro. You're doing great. We need to get you more listeners. I share it, compa. That's all I ask. Share it. Let the motherfuckers know, dog. Let the motherfuckers know. And I appreciate the good words, dog. So shout outs to you, compita. And shout outs to all the homies. Mijo from Phoenix, Arizona, dog. Shout outs to you, compa. Norma Mendoza, bro. Shout outs to you. A bunch of people who just hit me up randomly. To my producer, Ruben Urrea. Gracias por todo, compita. Ruben Urrea. A toda madre, way. He produces this motherfucking show. He uploads it for us. Thank you, motherfucker. I can't even do that, fool. So this guy, I'm at his mercy, fool. Toda la madre, way, okay? Israel Garcia, one back comic, bro. I'm thinking of you, bro. Always, fool. You're here, dog. My heart, compa. Aquí estamos echándole ganas pa' enfrente, way, all right? And that's pretty much it for now, fool. Let's do it. Let's get it. Let's have a great time, fool. And have a great rest of the week. I'm Jerry G, and I'm out. Hey.